man, to be like still strong, man, to continue my story. Like I may not be in the ring, but outside the ring, it was like helping kids. You know what I'm saying? And somebody hurt, to deal with their situation and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's all strong for me, man.
Thank you, Tom.
I was trying to get y'all some good shows before I left the sport, but it's so happened, you know what I'm saying? God wanted me to leave a little earlier. He had some other plans for me and stuff, but you know. That's what I'm here for, man.
Thank you, man.
Hey, bring
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Y'all don't know how much this mean to me, man. Y'all.
So what's it like signing autographs, taking pictures with fans?
It's a blessing, man. Because like I could be somewhere up on the ground, you know what I mean? But God had other plans for me, you know what I'm saying? He wanted me to share my story with people, you know what I'm saying? Like to help them out in situations that they're going through. So, you know, man, like I may be down, but I ain't out. You know what I'm saying? True champions get back up in any kind of way, you know what I'm saying, to strive for. So that's what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to helping somebody else out to deal with what they going through, maybe the same thing I'm going through. So and that is somebody that I know when I got hurt the first time, like all kind of people came up to me that been hurt before, and they're like, oh, this and that. I ain't want to hear none of that. You know what I mean? I like, this can't be me. That's like a dream. But coming to reality and stuff, I like, you know what? The first time I went to a Mayweather fight, this lady came out there, and she was in a wheelchair. And she was crying and stuff, her husband. And she like, thank you. I like, for what? She like, I went to Shepherd a month after you got left there, and she like, hearing what they was telling about you and stuff, then seeing you talking on Showtime and Jim Gray and all that, she like, how you deal with the situation, that helped her to deal with her situation and stuff. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy. Like, she like, thank you. I'm like, no, I just tell you what I go through every day, like using the bathroom on yourself or whatever. You can't help it. So I'm like, it is what it is. Keep moving. Like a baby. So she like, that showed her husband how to deal with it. And she like, that made it much easier for her. So I was like, maybe I need to go around this place telling people what I go through every day, what I deal with, how I keep it moving. So, you know, it just came out for the best. So, you know.
Tell us about your foundation. What can fans do?
Well, he just followed me on my foundation, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like, I just like going around speaking to people that got hurt, motivating kids, it's like best motivating speaking, like fans, like bosses and stuff. Like, I know in our sport and stuff, we don't got to go to high school, you know, to get a high school diploma and all that to become a professional fighter. So I try to still love fighters and stuff. Like, I never thought like I was gonna be sitting down. I thought I was gonna be fighting for a big $20 million fight coming up, you know what I'm saying? But on my, like the day of my brother's wedding, you know what I'm saying, I have an accident, you know what I'm saying? So that sit me down. So I'm telling the kids, I thank God that I had something to fall back on with my little properties and stuff that I was putting aside to try to get a little piece of money. And so I buy a piece of property and stuff. So I'm trying to teach kids that like, me not having somebody that was drilling me every day, man, do something with your money and stuff. You Paul Williams a Punisher right now. Everybody love you, but you can go back to being Paul Williams. And I wasn't took heed to that because I ain't had no high school diploma, graduated and all that. And I wasn't took notice of that. I don't know what I would do. Sometimes I tell the kids now, you never know when your last step is, so you gotta make them moves now and stuff. Like try to build your foundation so when you leave or whatever if that time come, you have something to fall back on and stuff. So now I just tell them like, you may not be a professional fighter like me or Mayweather make that kind of money, but making a little $300, $500 here and there, whatever, take that money to the side and go to somebody who got this place, but they renting this place. Don't rent it to own. Find somebody who's renting to own. So over 5 years, so if you rent it to own, it's yours. If you don't want to stay there, you can take that money, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to rent this house from me? Yeah, I rent this house. I rent it to you $500 a month. That money that you got coming in off that $500, you take that and put it towards something else. And it's just like Monopoly. That's why I fought. That same floor mat that I'm telling everybody, I'm doing the same floor mat, so it works.
Tell us your take. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, if that fight does happen, what you all want to see happen?
What I want to see happen?
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. What's your prediction?
Fight to go so good that I'm like, yo, man, that's a fight that I'm glad that I spent $200 or $300 for that ticket or whatever. You know, I don't want to be a fight that, man, like, you be mad, but like, man, I shouldn't spend that kind of money for that ticket. It wasn't worth that. No. If the fight go, I want to see this Mayweather. He's a king. So even though I know Manny Pacquiao, he's a good fighter. He's a king in his own word, but Mayweather's the top dog out there. Everybody know that. So when you get in there with him, man, make it a fight. Make it some action like McDonald did that first round. Make that the whole fight like that so fans get their money worth. It's like, because I know if I'd have fought Mayweather, I would have broken it so hard, man, because I know that he is a top guy. He's a king. You know what I'm saying? It's federally speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the best in our era right now. So getting in there with him, I wouldn't have got in there with him and try to go real slow and try to just get a little stuff to win. I would go in there every 3 minutes of that round, just blazing. Because I know he's the man. Like, I don't want anybody to say, oh, he gave it to him. No, I wanted them to be like, oh, he actually won that. He hands down. I mean, he's the king. I would want to get a fight with him, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody, okay, go to 12 rounds and be like, oh, he split the city, he a unanimous, it'd be like, let him get it. No, I don't want it like that. I want him to be hands down to fans. Everybody know. That's what you gotta do, because that let everybody know, like, okay, now this is gonna be the dude right here that everybody gotta beat, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it was when I fought Margarita, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to show them, like, this is gonna be this guy that everybody got to deal with, no matter what. And this is how I'm fighting you hard like this, and like, after that fight with Margarita, you know what I'm saying? That Sergio fight, the first fight, like, everybody see me getting busted for the first couple rounds. Most people was nervous and stuff, but me, I wasn't nervous because I've been here, I've done that. I know when I was busting Margarita up for the first couple rounds, I know a fight could change at any minute. And I'm gonna keep fighting the whole night till I change it around. And I did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see when Mike Peterson fought his last fight. That had me so hyped up because that brought me back to like when we was fighting and stuff, like they're going so hard. Like, for them young fighters out there, I'm trying to tell them, like, if you want to get these old guys out the way and these old fighters got these belts and stuff, you can't come out there and just like try to and get the belt. No, you gotta go out there and take the belt. That's what I learned, and when I was up and coming, like, if you want to get a belt from a champion, you gotta beat the champion.
What words of advice could you give for the youngsters out there in the crossroads, man?
Yeah, the crossroads, man, they gotta come to the agreement of like what they want to do. They want to play on this side of the fence, or they want to play on this side of the fence. They gotta, you know what I'm saying, just go, you know what I'm saying, try to, you know what I'm saying, everybody put on this earth for a reason. And what's your reason? You don't want your reason to be on earth like, oh, he was a waste of, you know what I'm saying, part of my friends, a waste of sperm. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like, no, this is what look at his legacy, what he got done. He built this right here for his family and stuff. They got a little properties. And he just want to do something that when you leave this earth, your kids and stuff will be like, you know, my daddy did this, or my mother did this. You know what I'm saying? She made it easier for me, you know what I'm saying? All I got to do is follow this little plan. And you know what I'm saying? I could build my family up even more than how she did it.
Do you see, Paul, do you see Floyd Mayweather a very successful promoter? And also, do you see Manny Pacquiao as a president of the Philippines in the future?
Yeah, I definitely, I see that because, you know, Pacquiao, I know he did a lot for the Philippines.
He's a congressman right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? He's very popular and stuff, but I don't see why not.
What about for Floyd? Do you see Floyd as a successful promoter when he's done with boxing?
Yeah, I see Floyd. I mean, his name's gonna speak for itself, so everybody want to be around him. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, people won't want to be with him for like, this is good, he did all this stuff right here. This man, he did all this right here, so you want to be up under that, you know what I'm saying? You want to be like, I want to get from the best. So I think he'd be a good promoter and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So while you tripping, Paul Wilson maybe starting business promoting.